Hello guys, it's me, Luigi, and I'm here to react to a creepypasta called A Creepy Deep Web Story 2, animated by Llama Arts. I'm not sure if there's a part 1 to this, but you guys let me know. Now, let's watch, but I need to turn off the lights. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be creepy. 1 a.m. now. Oh, oops. Sorry.
I was 26 years old.
Sorry about that.
And I was unemployed. Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get.
Okay.
I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not, I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
Oh, there's a Llama Arts plush.
One day, I
Cool
came
Easter
across
egg.
talk about the deep web while on Reddit. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it.
Parrot always thinks it's boring.
In the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night.
Llama Arts plush.
It was about 2 a.m. and I came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The
Ooh, it's a
person I
pretty
got was a
girl.
woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty. She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes.
Wait, hang on. Sorry about that, guys. It's too bright. Okay, there we go.
No desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway.
Hi, how are you?
She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was.
Really?
I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer.
Wonder what she's looking
After
at.
a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first,
she said.
Oh.
Up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally. I'm not that curious,
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my expense with someone else. This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is there?
Who's us?
Turn your camera on.
Is this a joke?
Turn it on.
Okay, I'll be leaving now.
That's a bad idea.
Turn
Don't.
on the camera.
Her laughter
Don't
was
listen.
almost piercing by now. There was nothing humorous about the situation, yet she threw her head back with reckless laughter.
Whoa.
I'd had enough and moved the cursor over to turn the chat box off when I saw the cursor had jammed. The only thing that was working was the chat box, and I
What?
still had access to the keyboard.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
Her gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before, and I moved my gaze up to see her smiling toothfully at the camera. Her face still beautiful, but the smile completely fake. My computer's crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry. I lied. I didn't want her to know I had no option but to chat.
Just a white
The
lie.
screen flashed before going blank.
Huh?
There was nothing there but a black screen.
Okay.
I felt relieved, thinking that at least I didn't need to talk to her while I tried to figure out what happened to the screen.
I don't think she
Just
left.
then, a chat message.
Darn it. I hate commercials. Oh,
The
oh dear.
aggressiveness in the message frightened me.
I really hate
The
commercial
fact that
breaks.
I couldn't see her face while she typed this made me feel nervous.
Me
I
too.
didn't dare reply back, but then the cursor moved. I watched shell-shocked as the cursor twirled around the screen.
Open the camera now.
I still didn't make a move. There was no way anything good would be waiting for me if I did what she asked.
Nothing good.
The screen began flickering, as if a virus was causing the computer to writhe in agony.
Not now.
Want me to find around you?
My heart raced. Could it be possible she knew where I was? I started
I hope not.
Please stop bothering me.
Then
Yep.
turn on the fucking camera.
At this
Yeesh.
point, I thought she was some kind of sadist. I got her kicks by scaring
Why did you want him to turn on the camera so badly?
So I obliged and turned the webcam on. I saw my
Are you
frightened
happy
face
now?
staring into the screen. Judging by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful. I asked around for the girl looking straight into the camera, telling her I did what she wanted and to stop hacking into my computer. There were several seconds of silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed, but it was pitch black. I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was messing with me now. Then I saw another message.
Look here.
After a few seconds of
Look
staring
where?
at those words, I looked back at her camera, but my computer instantly malfunctioned,
Ew.
and I received another message.
Look here. Don't look up.
The chat was
What?
filled with nonsensical gibberish.
What the?
She typed with such ferocious
How is she typing so
speed,
fast?
My screen whirled away with her constant messages. I
I
couldn't understand what was going on.
don't think she's human.
Didn't look up.
An inhuman.
My patience ran thin, and I wrote back,
Wait.
"What is this supposed to mean?" Her response came. I read only the letters in bold and
Look
shuddered.
up.
I looked back into her webcam, and I fell back into my chair. Eyes
What the?
widening. She was back there.
Ew.
Her face looked completely
Oh god.
demented.
Oh
She
god.
had a savage expression, devoid of emotion.
Oh god.
Her eyes were almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked directly into the camera made me feel she despised me with all of her being. There was no amusement there
Oh
anymore.
god.
Her camera went
Oh
black
god, her eye
again.
twitched. Oh
The
god.
chat popped up.
Look up.
My heart stopped again. For a split second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back on. She wasn't alone
What the?
anymore. There was a man next to her with a black mask on. He made no movements.
What
and
is
didn't
that?
look into the camera like the girl. The girl's hand went to her side. It looked like it was causing her pain, and then the lights went out again. The chat resumed. This time, I screamed in fright and fell off my chair.
Was that a
There was
Wilhelm
another
scream?
man with them now.
I hear that every
He was
day.
standing next to the girl with the original one on the other
Oh
side.
god.
This man had the same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders.
That grin is so
Even
creepy.
with the subpar quality of the webcam, I could see the force with which the man dug his hands into the girl. It looked like he could rip her in two.
Oh, I'm not.
However, had a huge grin on her face. Her eyes were mad with glee, or so it looked. Her teeth were perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than before, which made her smile even wider. All three of them were shaking, as if it was extremely cold where they were. After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter. "What are you laughing at?" I yelled into
Yeah,
the
who
screen.
are you?
They didn't answer, and continued to tremor with concealed hilarity. "What is so damn funny?" I bellowed.
Yeah.
They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again.
Oh no.
When it turned back on, the man no longer grasped the girl's shoulder.
Me?
Neither was she smiling.
I hope they're not
All
pointing at
three
me.
pointed into the camera.
I have fears
Upon
of
a
that.
closer look, I understood that they were pointing at me.
That's why I behind them.
Behind me. I didn't need to look back.
Oh,
I could
where's
see
Maya
myself
when I
in the
need
webcam.
him?
There was someone peeking.
I should have
from
invited a
behind me.
friend.
It was another man in a mask, and according to what I saw in my webcam, he was with me in my room, right behind me. I turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the
What?
webcam. I turned back towards the screen, and to my bewilderment, saw a photo in the girl's chat box. It was the same man I had just seen standing in my room. Now,
They're all the
all
same.
three had their
How
hands
can you tell
on
the
girl
difference?
and were gripping tight.
Ugh.
The girl wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye,
Oh dear.
but it wasn't just a tear. It was blood trickling down her eye socket.
Oh my god.
She then mouthed the words, "Help me," and the next second, she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black.
Oh God!
I immediately got up and pulled the plug out of my computer and backed out of the room. For a couple seconds, I swear I heard her screams, even though the computer was unplugged. The room went quiet,
Oh my
but
God!
I was too devastated
I
to
want
stay
that
there
brush.
and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m. I caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same, and after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there, nor was there a sign of anyone ever having broken in.
Why a cookie jar?
I've never gone back to the
Who
deep
looks for
web.
people in a cookie
My friend
jar?
suggested it might have been some prank by computer hackers.
I guess he's looking for a
The way
snack.
that girl shrieked, the terror she had on her face. He convinced me she had been a victim herself. I'd wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too.
On me.
Those people found me? Was there really someone in the room with me?
I
There
hope
was
not.
nothing I could do, because there was nothing concrete to report to the police.
I hate the music.
What I did
So
do
creepy.
was throw the computer out and buy a new one.
Yeah.
There was no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
Never open it ever. It's open. Alright, you guys. That's all. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And have a safe night. And please do not, I repeat, do not check the deep web website. Or dark web. Could be the same thing, but please don't check there. If you do, there'll be consequences. Goodbye. I'm gonna have nightmares.